I was at the gym today and walking through the locker room, actually got into the sauna and from the sauna out into the swimming pool outside, cold plunge, that sort of thing. And there was a guy that I had seen 2 or 3 times, and he was a big guy, big guy. So happy to see him at the gym, not moving well at all, very slow. We're talking 350, 375, big boy. And he looked bad. He looked sick. He looked like he hurt and he couldn't move. And I recognized that right away. And so I have sympathy for that person. I would love to help, but again, he's on his own journey. To the extent that he asked for it, I certainly would, but that didn't come up. Here's the thing, in thinking about it and watching him and looking at him, I was reminded nostalgically about when I was like him, 300 plus pounds, couldn't move, couldn't walk upstairs, couldn't walk downstairs, couldn't walk to the car, just sick. And the diet that I was eating, the food that I was eating, the lack of exercise I was getting, what was going on in my life, the stress that I was under, all of those things, I remembered very well as I sat there and saw him go back and forth. And I remembered when that was me, I used to look at, I don't know if a lot of you guys do that, you heavier guys, but when I was heavier and couldn't move and was sick, I used to look at the skinnier guys, the guys that were in shape, and I used to imagine what it would be like to be them and not have to pick those very specific clothes to wear. I know it's a weird thing, but I did it. Meaning that I wondered what it was like to just put a shirt on and just put pants on that you just choose at will because they just fit. You don't get something special that hangs over long. You don't get something, pants, that one pair that doesn't bite into your gut. All of these things that when you're fat and obese that you have to put up with, you don't think about if you're skinny and have never been fat. But if you have been obese and you go back to being where I am now, where I can just wear the same clothes every day, or I can wear clothes no matter what they are, just pick them out instead of the same clothes every day. Now that I have that, I appreciate it so much more, and I probably feel much worse for those guys in looking at them. I certainly did for him today. But I used to scan wherever I was, be it at an airport, didn't matter what it was, scan the crowd and think, boy, look at that guy. You can see his belt loop. You can see his belt buckle. That guy's shirt, doesn't go way out. It actually just fits and goes straight down the way that it should. And I couldn't imagine what that had to feel like, stuck in that 300-pound diseased body that I had been dealing with for the previous 4 or 5 years. So an interesting observation, I think, and hopefully one that will ring with you guys and maybe be an inspiration to get out there and do what you need to do to get your life back. Opportunities are everywhere. You got to go get them. Go for a walk.